In the heart of a sleepy village nestled between the Western Ghat and winding streams, the monsoon had arrived in full force. The air was thick with petrichor, and the creek near the edge of the forest had swelled into a rushing ribbon of water. It was here, in this moment of nature's fury and beauty, that two tiny tortoises, Coco and Melon, found themselves in peril. Coco, the slightly larger of the two, had a shell speckled with golden flecks, while Mellon's was darker, almost mossy, blending into the wet earth. They had wandered too far from their burrow. Curious and naive, as young tortoises often are, the world was still new to them, every leaf a mystery, every ripple a wonder. But danger lurks even in the gentlest corners of nature. From the shadows of a nearby banyan tree, a cat, lean, agile, and hungry, had spotted the pair. It crept forward, tail twitching, eyes locked on the slow-moving duo. Coco sensed it first, retreating into her shell with a soft thud. Mellon tried to scurry, but his tiny legs were no match for the slick mud and rising water. Just as the cat pounced, a shout rang out. My friend had been gathering berries nearby. He saw the commotion and rushed in, waving his arms and shouting. The cat hissed and darted away, vanishing into the underbrush. The boy knelt beside the frightened tortoises, scooping them gently into a cloth bag and running home through the rain. My friend's family, known for their love of animals, welcomed Coco and Melon with open arms. They dried them off, placed them in a warm box lined with soft leaves, and offered bits of chopped cucumber and soaked lettuce. At first, the tortoises were hesitant, still shaken from their ordeal, but hunger and kindness won them over. Over the next few weeks, the family built a semi-natural enclosure in their backyard. It was shaded with ferns, dotted with small rocks, and had a shallow water dish for soaking. Coco and Melon began to thrive. They explored, basked in the morning sun, and even responded to gentle touches with slow blinks and tiny head tilts. But the family knew this was only temporary. These tortoises belonged to the wild, to the rhythm of nature. Their care was a bridge, a sanctuary until they were strong enough to return to their true home. That's when roaming Lego was invited. I arrived with my camera, my sketch pad, and a mission to create a Lego display that captured the spirit of Coco and Melon's journey. After observing their gentle movements in the lush enclosure, I knew exactly which set to use. Lego Baby Gorilla Rescue Polybag 30665. This set, though small, tells a powerful story. A forest officer cradles a baby gorilla, surrounded by greenery and tools of care. It's a moment of rescue, of compassion, of bridging the gap between human and wild. And it mirrored Coco and Melon's tale perfectly, a tribute in bricks to a story of survival and kindness. Young tortoises like Coco and Melon are incredibly naive. Their instincts are still forming, and their shells, though protective, are not invincible. They rely on warmth, hydration, and safety. Without guidance, they can easily fall prey to predators, dehydration, or even human negligence. That's why early care is vital. A few weeks of shelter, proper food, and gentle handling can make all the difference. It's not about taming them. It's about giving them a chance to grow strong enough to face the wild. Released into the wild, they'll roam again, slowly, curiously, and bravely. And maybe, just maybe, they'll remember my friend who saved them, the family who fed them, and the Lego artist who built their story in miniature.
are making baby gorilla encounter set today. It's a polybag inside of a turtle enclosure. This specific turtles were rescued from an environment where a cat attacked them, and my friend rescued them. Further plan is to release them into wild once they get on their feet and they adjust to the environment. So in like couple of months after taking care, they will be released into their natural environment, guys. That's turtle number 1. Oh, that's turtle number 2. Ooh, how cool are they? Aren't those cool animals, like reptiles? What do you call them? So that's our Lego set. Why did I choose this set? Because as soon as I came to know about the turtle getting rescued and the environment they are kept in, I felt like this would be a perfect small polybag set to build and place in this exterior environment so that those turtle can get fancy. There goes. Oh, the turtles seems to be excited and they seems to be moving towards the ball where our Lego bricks are. That's the set. Baby gorilla encounter. Here's the instruction manual, set number 30665, Lego City based theme. That's the minifigure, and that's how the rest of the build would go. Alright, so time for us to build the minifigure itself. Taking out those bricks, seems to be going in and out. One of the turtle is more restless than the other one. Seems to be roaming around the ball itself. But this will attract them because this is a green looking leafy piece. So maybe it shall attract them. See? You see how they are attracted towards this green leafy plastic bricks as well, because it's the color what attracts them and not the smell. So when we say that as humans we have a multicolor vision, how do turtles identify their food being in green color? So they should also have a two-sided or a two-colored vision. Maybe not a multicolor one, but it helps somehow them to identify what's the color of the food. And the color of the food attracts them. That's a backpack as well for the minifigure. What else is required? walkie-talkie. That's a walkie-talkie right over there. And a baby gorilla as well. Baby gorilla. Wow, so cute. Such a cute baby gorilla, isn't it? Let's see. Such a cute baby gorilla. Go about to assemble the minifigure, attaching the bottom to the torso. Now we need to fix in the backpack. So again like that. That's the backpack. And then comes the headpiece. It's just the single side face headpiece we've got. On top. That's the hair. That's a Smarty. That's the animal rescue officer. How cool with his backpack. That's the animal rescue officer, guys. Holding on to his walkie-talkie. And sending out a distress signal when encountered any animals in wild. That's how it looks. A cute one. Let's start building the rest of the figure itself. What we are building is a palm tree base where the baby gorilla seems to be hanging out in the wild. That's what we are building for now. Once we successfully built this particular polybag set, we shall display it inside of this inhabited natural enclosure for the turtles so that they can feel a little bit more comfortable before my friend releases them into their original natural environment. That's more like it. Oh, that's a frog, a pink frog. Could be poisonous as well. You can see that pink frog. That's it. That's the pink frog. Add it to the base. That's how it looks so far. The baby gorilla encounter polybag, specially built for the turtle exhibit environment today. One more of the flower. That's more like it. That's the baby gorilla resting underneath a palm tree leaf. That's more like it. How cute does the baby gorilla look, staring at the frog? That's our rescuer, alerting the team upon discovering a baby gorilla alone, just by itself. So either of the rescuer can offer something to eat or something to drink. So the baby rescuer is coming along with two of these accessories. One is milk and one would be what he's holding in his hand, a twig. So that can be offered to the baby gorilla upon discovery successful. Those are a few of the extra parts. And here we are, successfully placed the baby gorilla encounter. Lego is challenging at times. That's the baby gorilla enclosure setup.